So just like the hardware, I also offer pilot bearings that are the proper size to go from the 2JZ flywheel to the T56 Magnum input shaft. And then one of the other things that I like to include is the bolts for the Prothane mount that go from the Prothane to the actual transmission. These aren't included, these two bolts. So I include those with every Prothane mount. Then with the shift balls, I include a metric adapter to go from the billet shifter that I offer. The Tremec knob is 16 millimeter, and the billet shifter, the Sicky shifter, is 10 millimeter. So I special ordered these bushings for us to use. And then here's the QuickTime hardware kits, the pigtail kits, which give you every plug on the transmission, as well as a stopper plug for the mechanical speed sensor. And then I also offer, or I include with every mount, or every cross member, I include the bolts for the chassis as well. So I just try to make it as easy as possible for you guys when you're doing this swap, so that you have every nut and bolt and pretty much everything you possibly need to get the swap done. So here is an order of the QuickTime bell housings that came in today. You can see I got quite a few here. And there's one thing I don't know if I mentioned that I do with these bell housings when I get them. Because of clearance issues in most tunnels, I trim off a little corner on these. So these ones on the top here, I've already trimmed them and painted them. But these ones here, you can see that I'm going to show you one that hasn't been trimmed first. So this one here hasn't been trimmed. And you can see right here how where that bolt hole is, that it sticks out about a 1/4 inch from the bolt hole here. And then I'm going to move over here to the one to the left. And this is one that I've just finished up trimming, and you can see what I do here. It doesn't hurt anything as far as integrity goes. The threads are still there and everything like that. But I trim that piece off, which is, you know, about a 1/4 inch there. You can see that. So I manually go through and trim all these, and then I deburr them to make sure they're nice and smooth so they don't cut you. But yeah, that's what I do. So every one of these bell housings that I get, I trim it off, I clean it up, and then I paint it so that it looks just like it came from the factory. Now, the other thing to note is I charge the same amount for these bell housings as the big box stores like Jegs or Summit, but I provide this service as a free option.